Back is killing. Oh, did I take medicine already? Did I? Or did I not? Hmm, I did, but look. Yeah, I did. Um, okay, let's get started. Few things I need to do. Start this computer just in case. I don't think there's anything we're gonna need. Take this up. I may need those. Let's see. So this is my little sand bag. When I have to go from upstairs downstairs. Maybe I'll feel better when I'm sitting. I don't need this, I don't think, right now. But okay, so where are we at so far? Okay, so these will be straps. Now, the straps are lacking in weight, and I don't know if I should make them heavier. I don't think I need to, but I'm considering it. Um, so I made those earlier. Okay. This is going to be the front of the bag. Doesn't look like much now. And so I had to do a lot of piecing because this is a directional fabric. Directional means there's something on it that goes in one direction, right? And so let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Um, I have another piece of the same fabric somewhere, but I don't feel like searching for it. Let me see. Um, well, I'll just use this as an example. So, see, this is a directional fabric. What does that mean? There's a pattern on it, and it only goes in one direction, right? That's a good thing for depending on what you're making. If I make a shirt, a dress, a top, a garment, that is not a problem, right? But I'm not making any of those things. I'm making a bag. And so imagine that the bag, let's say it's the front of the bag, and I want to fold it over, right? I want to be one side of the bag and the other side to be the other side of the bag. Well, the issue comes in that this side of the bag will be the print will go in the right direction, but on the other side of the bag, the print will be upside down. Okay, you see that? This is the right one side of the bag would be this, and the other would be this. So what I had to do is after I determined what size of the bag would be, as far as width and length, I then divided that into two I had to cut down the middle of the fabric, right? Um, and then piece it back together. So that's what I did here. And so now when you see this side of the bag and to the other side of the bag, everything is going in the right direction. So that's what the negative of fabrics is, that the direction of the fabric could absolutely have you doing more to it. Okay. Now, if it would have been it could have prints on a fabric, but you know, some of them will be going up and down, vertical, upside down. Those are safer fabrics that you could use, and it wouldn't matter. I know some of those type of fabrics as well, but anyway, so this is the outside of the bag. I've already now I'm so this is a design that I created myself, and therefore I'm still piecing it together how I want it. Okay, but I did decide I wanted to um, to add some stabilization to it, make it a little more, put a little more weight to it. So I use I would call this a lightweight, and it's not even fully attached. Okay, this I attach with um, actually this is a fusible, so the iron will attach it for me, and this has glue dots on it. Okay, um, I don't really care if it's really attached fully. I don't think y'all can see what I was talking about. I don't care if it's attached fully. To be honest, that doesn't really matter because yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think a lot of sewists today, the younger sewists, they not looking at how things in the world work, and so they think they have to have things that they don't need to have, um, and because they don't know what those things are needed for, like what is the reasoning for this interfacing? Like what is its purpose, right? So in an item like this, the purpose is to really give the bag some stability, sturdiness, right? This is a woven fabric, so I'm basically just wanting this bag to be have a little more weight to it. But you don't have to have fusible interfacing. In fact, when there was no such thing as fusible interfacing, so there's sew in interfacing, right? That was sew in. That means you sewed it in, right? So now, what am I getting at? I'm getting at what is this interfacing? If you got this interfacing, it's just a thinner fabric. Look, it's just a woven fabric, and therefore you don't have to go and purchase something interfacing to interface anything. You can get a thinner fabric, which will be a lot cheaper than this stuff here, right? Um, yes, it'll be a whole lot cheaper to buy a yard of fabric than to buy what we'll say it's a yard of something, but the width of it is is nowhere near the width of fabric. Fabric onto it could be 45, 54, or even 58. It depends on what type of fabric you're buying. You losing money buying something like this. Okay. Now for certain things it's easier. It could be, but you could take a piece of fabric and you could use a basting spray and put it on, because what's going to happen? It's really just another fabric, back of a fabric that's going to be placed behind another fabric. And let me tell you what I did with the other side. That's the front, but this is the inside of the bag. So this is pocket, which I split into two. Well, you probably can't see it from that direction. Okay, this is one side of the internal of the bag, and I made a pocket, and I sewed down the middle, making it two, right? And then this is the other side of the bag, where a pocket, and although you can't tell it's split into two, it is. I split it here, where if you want to put, I want to use nothing that if let's say you wanted to put your pins in a little area. Okay, so I made a little pocket separating, and I made sure the pockets were large enough for phones to fit in comfortably. Okay, so it doesn't matter how wide your phone is, it'll fit here. Now, before I split it the way I did, I was able to put the phone in this way. But after I did that, I can't put it in that way. But I don't need to, right? People want just a pocket where you could just go in and grab your phone. Okay, so that's what that is. And so far, I've placed in my closure on this side. But what I wanted to get at was, look how I interface this side. I use this fabric, and then I interface with this is, I wouldn't call this a fabric, but it actually is a textile. That's what fabrics are, textiles, and they come in different type of woven, non-woven, knit, which is what we call the stretchables. This is a textile. It is sewable, and I made quite a few things with this. The reason I like this is for a few things. I like that if I put it inside of a bag, the person, if makeup get on it or something on it, the person just have to take a damp cloth and wipe whatever's on it off. Now I didn't use it for that in this bag though. To line this fabric, this side of the bag, and it gave it some stability. Right? I had it. I had a lot of it. It's one of those things that I don't use that often, so I decided to use it for this. And all I did was I went around the fabric and basted it around. It's like a sew-in interfacing, okay? And that's what I did. Now, so as you see, this the inside of the, and then I made a bag inside the bag, and I'm gonna make drawstrings that goes in here. And this bag, in the center of this bag, have drawstring. It'll be a drawstring bag like this, okay? And that is how this bag in the inside is going to be. Okay, so far, when I left off, I had just created this bag, and because this is the focal, fabric, right? Because that's on the outside of the bag, and I didn't have enough, and I thought it would be too much if this whole inside was this fabric, because this fabric is too busy. So I decided to take a fabric that would go well with this, right? And as you see, this color goes well with this. But when it came to this bag in the inside, I wanted the outs, when this bag is closed up, it's going to be this, right? Now remember, this is not the outside of the bag. This is the outside of the bag. So do that. Come on. Okay. So let's say this is the bag, right? This is the outside of the bag, right? This one side. It's going to be the other side. And these are the straps. I'm going to be connecting those real soon. Okay. So as it's going to close up with the snaps that I have here. Okay. It's going one on each side. And what I wanted this bag on in the inside, I wanted that fabric to show. I wanted it to be the focal off, but I didn't have enough fabric to create this bag fully after piecing it. Because what do I have to do, right? If I would have had to pick like I did on the outside to make sure that everything runs in the same direction. After piecing, when you have to piece things together, you kind of lose fabric. Okay. And so this is where I had to maneuver this. because I did want this, I want this pattern though on the outside of the bag. I had to figure out my width that I want this bag to be, and then I had to say, okay, how much of this do I need to be on each side? So when I sew it together, this will show where I want it to show. So it's a lot of calculations. I could have did it straightforward by just using just this fabric alone, but I didn't want to do that. Okay. So I know it's complicated because I made it more complicated, but when you want what you want, there's many ways to get things um, to create it the way you want to make it. The good thing is that you're creating it yourself. Have any type of bag that you want. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you an example really quickly of how this bag gonna look. Okay, because I was looking. I want a liner for this bag, and I was gonna use fabric. Remember I said it's wipeable down. Like if they decide to put pins and makeup and the things that might spill inside possibly, this would be a great fabric to wipe it down. And but this is stiff, and I need this bag. Remember, this is a bag that's gonna kind of crunch up like that. And so I didn't want anything sticking inside. So I have to go through my stash of fabrics and find something that will go well with this. At first I was going to use red. Then I had another type of red that was subtle. And then I realized I found this in my stash, and that look just that goes well with the innerness of that. Okay. Now, the truth be told, I have a lot of white fabric. I could have used white in there, and I could have used black in there, but that's what would happen if you buy a bag. They don't care about what the sides look like. But when you buy a custom bag from me, I care about everything. Okay, everything, everything. I care about what my stitching look like. I care about everything. So by the time I'm done with this bag, now something I'm still haven't done yet, because I had to finish this bag and measure this, and then so I could make the ribbon that goes inside. Let's test out. That's what I want to do really quickly. I'm gonna test out what that look like, and I do have some ribbon. I have some ribbon, but the ribbon doesn't match. See, this is blue, and this is I would call this a teal of some sort. So I could just use this. I could, and I'm gonna look, but I don't want to do that, and therefore I'm gonna have to make something like this, or go to the store and buy a ribbon, a thin ribbon, which I do not want to do. I have so much stash. Look at this ribbon. I don't think I've ever used this. I don't even know why I bought it. I have so many ribbons, but I just don't have the color that I need for this. And I could use white, but to me, white will clash, and to me, black will clash. Sometimes white and black is not the answer. A gray, unsubtle, I don't know. But anyway, let me show you what I'm gonna. So I decided I'm gonna use a fabric, and I'm gonna make the what you call. That's what I decided to do. Okay. But let's do a little test, because I haven't tested this yet. I do have something that I could use besides this. Whoa, that did not work. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not using. It's so thin, and when I put the pin, okay, yeah, let's grab some of this. left a little hole there. You cannot really see, but it's small. I know it's there. I didn't see the hole, really. So that's a good thing that I don't see it. Is I gotta get this in you. Alright. I don't think y'all can see what I'm doing, but I made a little opening here at the opening. I see the opening. I just have to get you in there. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay, let's see. I didn't close that, did I? No, I couldn't have done that. I may have. Did I close that? Wait a minute. No, not closed. I'm about to say, I know I didn't do that. Well, I want to go through. Come on, go through for me, baby. Go through. Because that's where the opening is, I think. No. Come on, get your butt through there. Get through there. Come on. I don't want to have to take this off and see what's, but nothing should be stopping it. There's no stitch in there to stop that, but something is stopping it. I'm not sure what though. Oh, I know. I can see it. It's the seam allowance. There we go. I'm about to say, okay. I it ran the seam allowance. That's why I wouldn't go any further. Now I don't have much more to finish the bag. It may look like that, but I don't have much at all. Okay. You're running into the seam again. There we go. Come on, seam allowance. Back up, back up. There we go. Wait, what the hell happened? Y'all, oh my goodness. This is just a pin in there. The ribbon is not even going through. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to use my and it is because of this ribbon. And it's a good thing I got to use that ribbon because I wouldn't be able to use that ribbon. I would be able to, but I think if the person had a problem with it, okay, see, and the reason being is because of the type of ribbon this is, and it's mainly because it's so thin. You see what it did when I pierced it to grab it? It split right in half, and you see what it did. Now I can prevent that. Okay, there's always answers to all kinds of things. I can cut. I will cut this off, then use a lighter to melt this, or I can fold it like this and then melt it, which that's what I need is a lighter, which is somewhere near. But this is wasting my time because I already know I'm going to make a strap, and it's going to be a little larger than this, and I am going to make it out of fabric. Okay. I was testing it so I could know how much, and so y'all can see the drawstring. But this now I know why I don't use this ribbon because I couldn't even sew this ribbon on. The needle will puncture it and split right off, and I remember now why I have so much of this left. I bought this years ago. I don't even know what I would be able to use it for. And I guess if I glue it onto something, that's the only way. But as soon as you pierce it, it's open. Anyway, so I get my lighter and I clean up these strings. Some people do it as they go. I do not do it as I go. Depends on what I'm making. Okay. So this bag, it is a drawstring in the center of this, and on that side is a pocket, and on this side is a pocket. Um, and I think this is going to be so cute. Okay. So where am I at this point? It's time for me to put. I did make these straps, and I decided not to use the same fabric, right? Because I just thought it's overwhelming. So I made the straps just the solid. Now I can go back and make some straps. It's no big deal. But I think these straps. I think it's gonna be cute rather than have to be this exact fabric. What do y'all think? I do like input from others. I'm not gonna even act like I don't. Okay. Okay. Yes. So let me make sure. So what I have to do, I was gonna use this to when I made the straps as far as my stitching down the strap to have that pink, but I decided not to. So I used the same color thread as the background. Now we gotta do some measuring, y'all. So I think I'm gonna do it. First of all, let's measure. This should be 10. Yes, and it's not gonna end up being 10 inches in the end, but it will be 9.5 because I made a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay, so the end result will be 9.5. That doesn't matter. So we're gonna use the 10, and the middle of 10 is 5. So that's the middle. Or if you don't want to measure, you fold it in half this way and just make a little mark. I'm not sure if y'all can see, but right here, you probably can't see from that side. Right here. That's why I made the mark. See it? It's just a little that cut that V right there. See it? That tells me what the halfway mark is on that side, and then I need to do the same for this side. That is the quickest way, but you can use your ruler. Okay. The halfway mark. And you do want to snip small because seam allowance is only a 1/4 inch. And see it? You can see it from the right side or something right there. That's the mid mark. And then from there, the mid mark I know is 5 because this is 10, right? So let's see, 5. If I do the mid mark of 5, that would be 2.5. And so I think I'm gonna put the strap at 2.5 on each side. That'll be 2.5 from. I don't think y'all can see what I'm gonna see. Can y'all? Okay. It'll be 2.5 from this side and also 2.5 from that side, which is the mid. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark that. I can take the mark and do it that way and make another mark. I want to do all of that. Okay. What I want to do is though, clean this up a little bit. Okay, that's good. Where is my chart? I should have a white chart. Yeah, I see something. You don't know me. It's just, I'm gonna make a mark at 2.5 there. I'm gonna come on this side and make a mark at 2.5 here. Deal, right? 2.5, 2.5. If I measure that 2.5, well, I gotta do that again. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Make sure again. Yep, okay. Now, there's a couple of ways I can decide to do this. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Can y'all see here? No. Let's push it down a little bit. Okay, there's a couple of ways. There's never just one way. But all you need to know, whatever you do on this side of the bag, you need to do on the other side. Some people will take the strap and they would say, okay, I'm going to measure to the 2.5, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the inside at the 2.5. I'm going to put one side at the 2.5. Some people say, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the outside and put it at the 2.5. And some people will say, well, I'm going to take the middle of this and put it at 2.5, like that. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. The only thing is, whatever you do on this side of the bag, you have to do on the other. That's the only thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this mark as my mid mark. And then I will clip it, but I don't have any clips. I think they're downstairs. So I'm going to clip that. Or pin it, should I say. Okay. I take it. I make sure that it doesn't, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm following the strap straight. Then I'm going to fold it. This is the inside, right? This side is the inside. So I'm going to make sure I keep that to the inside. And then I'm going to come and do the same thing over here. Now, my straps are the same length, okay? It's important to make sure that they are the same length. And I'm going to do that now. I know that actually they don't seem to be the same length. One seems to be a little longer. Okay, let's redo this, y'all. Because that is important. But will it be seen? Is it something that's going to be noticeable? No. Okay. But if it's a big difference, then yes, it could be. I noticed that this one here is longer. Look like by a fourth of an inch. It's not really a lot. But I'm gonna take that off. Okay, that probably happened. I was trimming some threads or something. So now they're exact. And they need to be exact because you want them to be the same size, right? Now some people will take it and overlap it by a little bit. I'm not. I'm going to, because my seam allowance is a 1/4 inch. I could even change it to a 1/2 inch later if I decide to. As long as whatever I do on one side, I do on the other. And now I'm going to pin it in place. Okay. Make sure that the inside, which is this side, right? If you see it from, I'm not sure if I can see. I do want y'all to be, and I can't really see. This is the inside. You want that to follow through because people, I see a lot of people sew they straps on wrong. Okay, and they'll never tell you. Some guy, I was like, dude, you sewed that on twisted, and he wouldn't even admit that he sewed it on twisted. He acted like, and but he's doing what I'm doing, right? Showing people what he's doing, telling you how to do it great, and nothing wrong with mistake. Like for instance, y'all saw when I realized that one, I was acting like they both. I know they the right size, right? And then I realized, okay, no, let me double check. Let me check because exactly what I'm doing right now could have been the reason why they weren't the same length. Could have been also the way I sold them. So whatever you do on this set, you're gonna take and do on the side. And I do have to do it exactly the same way. I can't guesstimate. But if it was a bag for myself, I could have made, I guess, end up with a lopsided bag. That's not what I would want for a customer. So it's 2.5 mark. And I want a 2.5 mark. Okay. Then we're gonna take the scrap. Remember, the way I did it on that side was, can you see this? Yeah, I should be able to, maybe not. I'm not sure how the camera's angled. But anyway, remember, we want this, whatever side, um, whatever side that's on this side, on the inside, you want it to be on the inside. I'm kind of just centering that. When you're following other people's patterns and they give you little particulars, you don't have to follow people patterns exactly. You just need to know that whatever changes that you do it on each side. And look, if I fold this to double, let me act like they sewn on, right? I'm gonna act like on, and you'll see that they meet up exactly. I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but they meet up exactly. And if I pull, you'll see that they're okay. It's not difficult to make a bag, y'all. Okay. This bag has no zippers. Okay. People claim that the hardest thing, I find zippers to be very easy. I think people are just scared of something that other people will claim is very difficult or hard. Oh, the hardest thing is putting a zipper. Oh, I stay away from zippers. I'm like, a zipper, if you could sew a seam, you could sew a zipper. It's really that simple. It's no different. Okay, so this is, now here is where I am considering a few things. Actually, one thing, right? The bag from the inside, from the outside is already sturdy. Okay, this really is sturdy. This has interfacing, but I was considering putting a like foam in the middle. I don't know. I think that might be a little too much. And if I put foam, I can also go and put feet at the bottom of this bag. I was thinking, should I put purse feet at the bottom? And I'm still considering that. Okay, now this is the thing though. For people who might say, yes, it's a good idea to put some purse feet. Yeah, good idea to add foam. For me as the creator, the maker, the seller, I have no problem doing any of that. for you as the customer, the buyer, everything I do to this bag will up the cost. Up, up, up. Right now, I don't have to add the cost of putting in purse fee. If I had to add zippers, I don't. That's an extra cost. If I go and start putting some lace and some trims on, that's extra cost. Um, so when people want to know why, first of all, my bag will cost more than, um, well, it's not gonna cost more than like a Louis or one of the very expensive luxury brands, which I'm not sure people think of them as luxury when they're pieces of shit, right? Nowhere near worth what they cost. Um, but I don't know why people do that. I think it's about branding. They say the name is everything, and I'm like, for real? The name is everything? Wouldn't it be the craftsmanship, the the particulars, the details that they pay attention to? Wouldn't that be everything? You know? No, that's not everything in today's society, baby. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna sew those handles on, and then I'm not gonna pin it. I think. Um, so let's do the sewing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just attach these by sewing. I can either go straight across, or I could just tack them on. Right. I'll decide when I get it to the machine. So I'm gonna put the machine where y'all can see it. And if you think sewing is difficult, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna show you how simple it is. Let's see what angle y'all can see, because I can't really see what you see. Let me see where my hand is. Okay, this is the presser foot. So yes, you can see that. Okay, so just put that underneath. Make sure that it's straight. And how do you know it's straight? Well, if it aligns here straight, this, then you know it's straight. Okay, and I'm going to move my needle to the center. Okay, and I'm going to just tack this down. I'm gonna tack it down. Let me think. Do I want to do a foot? Or does it even matter? I just need to tack it down. It don't even really matter. As long as it's not outside of the seam allowance. And I'm gonna go slow just so y'all can see. Okay, different machines have different gadgets. This is a, I would consider this mid. This is not the begin. This is a beginner machine, but it's not the beginner, the cheapest of the beginner machine, right? This is like a machine. Would I pay that for this machine again? No. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I known what I knew then, no, no. If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have purchased this machine. It's a very good machine though, but it's not worth $1,000 when I could get an industrial machine for $1,000. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I put it on low speed. I know you can't see it. If y'all want to see me show you how to run a machine, I will. This isn't about that. This is about me finishing up this gift. Now, somebody wanted, someone had mentioned the passing of their mom, and their mom was sunflowers. And then she wanted me to make a bag. And then so I told her, oh, show me what kind of bag, what color, da 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 da, right? And that's where everything falls apart with my customers. I realize that now, right? Because when people have options without really me giving them options, right? Me telling you, hey, tell me what. I realize that's not a good thing. That doesn't work out for me at all. Okay? So what I decided to do is I'm making a bag using the sunflowers, right? And if she likes it, she could buy it. And if she don't like it, somebody else will buy it. Because my business is failing as far as giving people options. People don't like options. I thought they would. Back in the day, people loved options, where you could customize your outfit to your own liking, to your own personality. You know what I mean? That's how we grew up. But today, people want what other people have, and they don't want to have to think about anything. They just want to see it, and nothing's wrong with that. I just have to. I realize that now. Hubby's alarm is about to go off, y'all. I'm gonna do that a couple of times. Okay, so all I did was tack that down. I'm not sure if y'all can see stitches. It don't even have to be perfect, although they are. Okay, it just needs to be tacked down. Okay, no see it because this is gonna be rolled like that. Okay, these end up going to be a little shorter than it is right now. You'll see how I put this together. Okay, here's the side. Just know that number one, whatever you do on this side of the bag needs to be done on that bag. Okay, whatever's done on this side of the bag has to be done on this side of the bag. You can always change seam allowances with bags and things like that. Um, straighten that up. You hear people say back stitch often at the beginning and end. That is true, but I didn't have to do that on this though, because this is just tacking it down. Remember, this is just so it don't move for when I really sew it together. So if you don't see me go back and forth, which I can um, do it by I have a tack down stitch on this machine. That's why it's one of the machines that they could talk you into buying it, make you believe that it's more valuable than a cheaper one because of the options they have. Like this thing has let's see, about 300 stitches that it does. But in order to be a seamstress, sewist, or whatever, you're only going to use about 7 of them. The other ones are for play. I have a whole where I can, they have alphabets where I can type in words, sew in words, B or C. It's weird, okay? But I could do that. Okay, so I tack them both down, no particular order. The only thing I had to be careful about is making sure that my stitches stayed within my seam allowance, because okay, within the seam allowance. So I did like that, looked like an 1/8 of an inch in on that side, and yeah, an 1/8 of an inch, just a yeah. Now, one other thing before I put the bag together, make sure though I don't want to miss anything that I have to do. Besides make the strength for this, that's simple. So as you can see on this side, I've already put these in, but I haven't put the other side on the side yet. But you can see, if you see a little X there and an X there, I kind of marked where I did all the measurements, but I decided to wait to put that side in. And the reason being because I want to be able to put it together like this and then press, okay? And see if I can get an indentation, right? Because when I look at it this way, I'm not sure if y'all can see. You see how that X off to the side? This one looks like it's right, but this one doesn't. This one looks like it's off. which would cause a problem if I would have just did the measurements. Anything can have the fabric shift a little bit, right? In the sewing, like when I was sewing and putting this on, it could have shifted the fabric a little bit, which I'm quite sure it did. It may have. Or when I did this, um, you know, when I added the bag, I only attached this bag on both sides, and that could have made something shift. And so, how I'm gonna do it now? This is, by the way, just chalk. Okay, it's just chalk. All I have to do, I got just take something and wipe that away. It's just chalk. Dust it off. This one was right, but I'm gonna do it a different way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put chalk. I'm gonna stick a put chalk on the head like this. It's weird, huh? Like that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna put a, see, I have the middles. I'm not sure if y'all can see the little middle. I'm gonna put the middles together, and then I'm gonna flatten it down like that. Okay, flatten it down, and then look at it, and it told me where my mark should be. Now see that? That's the best way to do it, and you do it after the fact. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Okay, so I'm giving you a little couple of tricks of the trade, man. Tricks of the trade. Okay, and then now my pieces is probably on here because, but this is a magnet. Okay, it's holding them pins on. I hate pins. Like I'm a big baby when it comes to pins. A big baby, and this reason being is not really the prick. Like when I get stuck a little bit, then I jack away, and then I harm myself. It's the jacking away that harms me, right? And then I'm bleeding all over the place. And I'm a bleeder too, okay? And I hate bleeding. I'm missing a piece. Oh, I see it. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all how I attach these, okay? So this is the male, no, I'm sorry, this is the female portion, right? I don't know why they call it that, right? The female portion. But anyway, so this, you use these. This is the washer. The washer goes behind, but you'll see how I do that. You use the washer, that middle part, and put it over that part. That's how you know it's centered. And then what I do is I mark so, that I could see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use the chalk though. The chalk is kind of too big. Let me just use this. I hope I can see it. And I'm gonna put, there's no slashes on the side. I'm gonna put one there and there. And I can see them. See, here and here. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay. Okay. It's crazy. Let me see. Boom, boom. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna put that to this. Put this side. And now I need my seam ripper, which I have to stop just putting things anywhere, y'all. It should be in here, but I don't see it unless it's deep. Oh, it's up there. Oh, my thread. Okay, give me a second. I hate when I do that. And I don't put things back where they go. Oh, I'm Okay. I would rather use my seam ripper. It's a little more safer, but there's a few ways to skin a cat. Always one way to skin a cat. Where I have those marks, I just need to put a slit. Really, this might be easier than me using the seam ripper. Okay, because I just have to stick that in. When I stick that in, I'm gonna put this in those holes. See? Now, remember that's why I back this side with some heftiness. Okay, because these magnets are strong, and I never want this to actually pull out on a customer later. I could back it something else too, which I do seal. It's a fabric that I cut out. This is sturdy. This is tactile. I can take a piece of this and also line it. Okay, make it more difficult to pull out. Now I need a little bit of this. I might split that between the two. You don't need to be perfect. And so what I'll come to is on this side. I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time I don't care where on here. I put the mark. So I'm gonna put that there. I just want it centered on here, right? Mark you. Okay, like that. I'm gonna take you and do the same thing. Now, if you think you're gonna do all these things in other bags that you buy, I'm gonna show you not. They don't. They want their bags to fall apart, right? Because they bag fall apart, you'll buy another bag. Okay. I didn't need the scissors because in those marks, remember what I put a hole in those spaces. Last time I just stuck this in, but I don't want to hurt myself. Okay. I don't know if it's deep enough. I'm gonna put that here. I don't know if I did it wide enough. I did not. It's because I didn't stick it in like I did last time. I did this time though. Sticking it in. I just don't want to hurt myself. Things are sharp. Okay. Let's see. One side I knew I went right through. The other side I did not. I'm not sure if I did it wide enough. Yeah. Okay, now see that? So now I have that to help back that. And then I'm going to put the washer on it. Like that. And then some people go outwards, some people go once. I tend to go outwards. Okay, that. And now that's on. And that's what it looks like. Okay. Let's do the other side. Similarly with purse feet, depending on what type of feet you have. I could put purse feet on here, just as simple. I think Didn't I already put the holes in here? Thought I did. I thought I did. Wait, no, maybe. No, I didn't. I could have sworn I did, but maybe not. Yeah, I did not. Okay, cool. Put you through. Put you through. Then I put you through those two holes, the prongs. Make sure it go all the way through. There you go. I'm gonna put on to help secure it in place so nobody have no problem later on. And then you put the washer on. And then eye close going outwards. I don't know if there's a difference on outwards or inwards. I'm gonna be honest, I do know. And there you have it. And I'm gonna take the chalk off this because we don't need that anymore. It will just work anyway. And then what happens? The bag should automatically close with these are strong magnets, right? And bam, look at that, standing up on its own. That's when you know you did something right. Okay. I don't see no bucking. And now what's next? Let's put the bag together. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. The only thing I haven't done is there anything extra that I think I need? Nope. So how do you put this bag together? You take that side of the bag. You put the straps on the inside. You want like this. And you take the inside of the bag. Wait a minute. I'm still considering padding, but I don't think I need it. I think it gives it weight that I don't really need. And turn this because you want right sides to right sides. You don't want nothing to get caught. See, this is the right side, and this is the right side. And you want them together, and you could pin them, clip them together. I am going to use pins because I do not know where my clips are. I think they're downstairs. I have quite a few machines in this house. Sometimes I'm sewing upstairs and sometimes I'm sewing downstairs. Normally, late night, I'm in my bedroom sewing. That's what you keep hearing my work alarm go off. I don't have to use a lot of pins because I don't like pins. Okay. But I'm a pin as I go. Like I'm a pin the top and then now the top is where I leave an opening because it's gonna be easier for me there. I'm gonna end up leaving an opening. Okay. Okay, so you see that side, you see this side. Make sure you're not getting straps, and also make sure you're not catching anything else inside on your outside. Okay. And I should have, which I do not see. Maybe I did not. Oh, this middle not meeting up middle by a little bit. I mean, I gotta check something. Okay. Yeah, that's center. Okay, let me, I'm gonna do some adjusting. Because the one thing I do to line up is the center. If the center's off, then, so my center was off by like an eighth to a fourth of an inch. So the reason I know this is the center, because my cut. The reason I know this is the center, because remember I sewed this line. So I'm gonna meet up these centers first. Because I need the centers to really meet up for real. Okay. Okay. From there, I'm gonna go, because there's some other things that don't really have to really line up. Like, because if the bag end up just a little shorter, it's no big deal. Remember, I didn't even draft this pattern. I just started cutting. I cut some rectangles, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a bag. I didn't pattern this out or anything. I want this side also to meet up with the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna pin that so it don't shift. I think I'm doing too much talking. I usually like to listen to music when I'm sewing. The one thing I do not like doing is gosh. Oh, okay. Felt like I was about to stick myself. See, and there wasn't even pins or anything involved in that. Now remember when I said, so I need the centers to match up, which I pinned it so it will. And then I'll get everything else to match up thereafter. I'm not sure if y'all can see, but there's a fullness in here. So it looked like it wouldn't match up, right? Because there's this hump here, which making the ends look shorter. But it's my job to get everything lined up, because everything should line up. Okay. Pins, I hate pins. I'm just gonna, maybe, okay. Okay, so I have also the middle in the top here. I'm gonna make sure that line up. And I'm gonna put a pin there. Now, let me show y'all. See here, it looks like it's not lining up. But the only reason it's doing that is because of that hump, the stuff that's in the center. So even if it won't line up, just line it up, because I know my measurements. I did all the testing of the measurements. This center should line up. Now, you know what I didn't do? I do need to do. Okay, let me stop. I'm gonna show y'all what. Oh man, a pin fell. Oh, great. A pin fell right on the floor. Okay, that's something I didn't do that I'm going to do. That I should have done. So, first let me find that pin. I have a feeling I'm gonna step on it if I don't. Where are you? You hit my leg and hit. I'm gonna step on that pin. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Okay, so see what I'm not sure if y'all can see. I didn't. This is the backing, and when I did the backing, I just threw the backing on, right? I need to trim that off because the back end is not the same size as this. This is the same size as that. Okay, so that's why one side was looking longer than the other because I was measuring it from this side is the side I'm gonna be sewing on, right? So I need to, and you can also see even on this side you can see extra. So I need to get that off. Okay, so let me get all of that off. It will throw off my sewing. I'll show you when I'm sewing. I'll show you why. I will show you that. Just look at throw things off. That look like an eighth of an inch, but an eighth of an inch side is a quarter of an inch. A quarter of an inch in a bag really don't mean much. Quarter of an inch in a garment could mean a lot. It could be the difference of you fitting in something and you not being able to fit it. I'm really concerned about that. An eighth of an inch of sliver. Let me take it off though, because it threw me off a little bit. It could prevent me from catching everything. Okay. But I really wasn't concerned about the size as much as I'm concerned. This is a whole fourth of an inch at the top up here. That's a lot, okay? Oh man. And I'm about to take off where the mid mark is. Mark that with the my chalk. I just use it. I'm gonna measure it again just to be sure, but that's the measure. Because I'm about to cut that triangle off. You work later at this place, right? See, I'm gonna fold this and make sure that's the mid. Yep, perfect. Mid part. Okay. Did I cut off the mid there? No, it should be part. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna redo what I was doing before. We're gonna capture these mid parts. Mid part, mid part. Okay? And then we're gonna pin it. Okay? I'm gonna make sure this bag is in. We're gonna get this mid part to that mid part. And then we're gonna pin it. You just gotta make sure that bag, thickness of the bag is moved. And we're gonna come to this side. And we're gonna get that midpoint to that midpoint. Okay. Then I'm gonna come to this side. I'm gonna get this midpoint. Make sure this to this midpoint. Okay. Now before I do anything else, I'm gonna make sure the straps is in the inside. And then we're gonna the sides to match up. I do want to measure down and see how far this is from this. If I'm correct, I think I did 2 or 2.5, but look at my chart. My chart right here, because that's important in case I decide to change my seam allowance. We definitely do not want to hit. I do not want to hit these with my sewing machine, and I definitely space between the top of the bag and this anyway, right? So I'm gonna measure from, and I was right. I did 2 inches. No, wait. It's 2 inches from to the bottom, but it's only 1.5 to the center, which means I only have an inch from the top to this. But my seam allowance is only 1/4 of an inch, so that's good. Okay, I just need to make sure I change the seam allowance from 1/4 of an inch. I may be able to go up an inch, which will give me a clearance of 1/2 inch. Let me see, yeah, because I do not want to go lower than 1 inch. 1 inch will give me 1/4 of an inch from the top to the closure. I'm gonna. What you about to do, okay?
What?
Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I want to make sure the straps is in there comfortably, and I'm gonna leave an opening. I'm gonna leave all this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna start here. Okay, I'm gonna start here, but I'm gonna leave this open here. Okay. So I could turn the back, but I want that opening larger than that, because I want it to be maybe 3 inches. But we do need that. So I'm gonna measure that. Not that it matters, don't matter, but that'll way more than 3 inches. Let me see. Yeah, it's about 5 inches. Like I thought. But 5 inches is not bad. Okay. I'm gonna end up going a little bit after pin anyway. This is where I'm gonna start sewing here. I'm gonna go all the way around, and I'm gonna stop ending at this pin. Okay, start sewing at the pin. There's some more pin. I hate pins, so y'all have to bear with me. It's gonna be slow. Because I hate pins. I truly hate pins. I don't know if you'll believe me if I say it anymore. Now something's not adding up here. I see a lot of slack. Something ain't right. Something's not right. Okay, no, it's right. It's this hump. When I take that slack out that hump, equals up just right. I need to go up a little more. really be pinning this. So I have to smush this in order to make sure this is going to be where it needs to be. Otherwise, it will be. Ouch! I can stuck myself with a goddamn pen. I hate these goddamn pens. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in the center down. Or how can I weigh it down until I get things to equal up? It's easy to get the top equal up, the center equal up. Okay, see you later. Okay, so the issue is, and it's not really an issue, but I'm having a time pinning. It needs to be like both sides equal up, right? We saw that before we even put it together. But now that I put them right sides together, and they have straps here, there's a big bag in here. So I gotta get this to flatten out, because if I don't, then it won't be. Gotta get it. So I know these pins are this pin on this side and this side, right? Because the centers are matching. I know the top is matching, but the top is matching. Well, I'm having an issue, and that's why it's easier with clips. Because as soon as I get it together, ow, damn, I stuck myself. It was just, it just really touched me. But see again, and I end up hurting myself. Okay, if I had the clips, as soon as I put it, I could just clip it. But when I'm using pins, I have to hold it and try to get it in there and fit where it is. It's not that. Okay. Okay. So far you look good over here. And put one pin here. Uh-oh, you didn't even go through, did you? Okay, so this side is done. The tops are done. And now this side needs to get done. Okay. Flatten this out. And now that matches up perfectly. Keep it that way. And a pin. Okay. And one more, I think, in this area. In this general area here. Something there. Okay. And it looks like I might be good. Okay. The only thing I gotta make sure is that I don't none of that bag on the end, so I don't want to sew that in. Okay. I see right with another. I'm gonna have to put in. Nah. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna go kind of slow, and I'm gonna adjust pins as I go. Okay. This hump here. Will it affect the bag? Not really. Okay. I keep the centers where they need to be. But I didn't put any backing on these like I did the others, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that now. Be safe than sorry. I'd rather customer tell me their bag is still their bag. 10 years, they be like, yeah, that bag still is good. Okay, that's what kind of. As long as they treat it well. Okay. Things like, you ever have something, it goes bad mainly because the zipper goes bad, or a zipper ends up breaking. It's usually the notions that really are the problem. And what are notions? Notions are the items you use. Zippers are notions. These closures are notions. Snaps, notion. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I am just simply redoing the same thing I did on the other side. That's all. Okay. What makes this so? Okay, it's all about making sure that these end up pulling through the fabric so easily. I have a memory bear to make next. Um, cool. I think I said I'm still here, and I think I'm gonna look at everything from this side. Oh, I can't because I pinned it. See that? I'm not sure if y'all see that right there. There's some. Huh. Let's see here. Yeah, everything's good. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go all the way around, and then we're gonna leave this open here at the top, and then you'll see how this bag will be almost done because I I just have to make the drawstring for the drawstring bag inside, and then this bag will be done. Okay. Okay, let's put this where y'all can see. I hate pins. That's all y'all need to know. I truly hate pins. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I really, truly, truly hate. Okay, I'm gonna move this a little bit. I need this to. Okay. Let me move this where y'all can see what I'm doing. Can y'all see this part right here with my hand in? I don't know, because I have something in my way. Okay. But I hope you can. Okay, so the pin is here, and I'm gonna start about a little before the pin. I'm gonna go forward, I'm gonna back, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, I'm gonna leave that pin there. I am doing 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. I can measure that to make sure it's in the correct spot. Um, and do that. I mean, I usually do that, right? You could use a tape measure by blowing the needle. You would hand twist needle in that hole, and then roll this, and then it's at the foot. The edge of the actual foot normally are at 1/4 inch. There's some that's much smaller, but normally these are. So that's how I keep an eye. I did say I'm gonna do a 1/4 seam allowance. It's easier for me. Okay. So as long as my needle is in the center, you know, I do have a machine where I can move my needle to the left, to the right, as much as I want to. Okay, I'm gonna drop my needle. I do have a lock stitch where I don't have to go forward and back, but I use it, like I'm using it now. But I'm gonna still forward and backwards. Okay, so I'm gonna go forward maybe 2 or 3 inch stitches, and then I'm gonna go back the same 2 or 3 stitches. Okay, and then we're gonna rock this. We're gonna rock some things about the fall. Don't fall, you fail anyway. That's because of this. Okay, and here we go. I am going to. I'm gonna start off. You could. That means I could press the foot down as I want, but it's still gonna go the same speed. Okay. I'm gonna pull that pin out. Put that in there like that. Guess I'm a fast sewer though. Okay. I don't know. I'm so slow. Sure the needle is in a down position when I spin it around. Oh, goddamn pins, 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 pins. I because I'm good at what I do, where to turn that. Now, if I want my corners to be perfect, which I care about in this project, because the corners not even gonna really be, you know, um, I would turn like I'm doing now, like that, and then I would do just one, bam, and then I would turn it this way, and that'll make you a nice corner, which we'll see. Okay, and then I'm gonna continue sewing. Now make sure. I hate pins, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. I truly hate pins. I hate. Okay, I'm getting to the center. Now, today they tell you not to sew over pins, and I will concur with these plastic ass sewing machines. But I have an old sewing machine where you can run right over them pins. I was actually taught to know how to put pins in so you can sew over them. Okay, they they taught us how to pin items, and it was mainly you can sew over them. People today they be talking about, oh, it's gonna break a pin. No, it's not. You sewing over a pin is gonna break your needle. Now, if you sew over one of these pin heads, though, you see them big heads. If you sew over that, yes, you can break a needle. But if you sew, when your needle hits a pin, it'll slide to the left or the right of it. It will, not, of course, it's gonna go through a pin. But the way these needles are made, that needle and pins are so small, it will not break your. But some of these sewing machines are so trashy that it could mess up other things. Yeah, I'm getting to the center now. Okay. Let's see, a little movement. I don't think it's gonna matter that, but I don't like that it's doing it. Is it affecting it over here? I just don't want it to affect it. Yeah. Wait, is that top? What's that top doing? Yeah, that's right. Okay. think it was in a bad spot. I'll back up a stitch because I want to do that corner thing with one stitch, and then I'm going to turn. I'm at the top here. Okay, cool. I'm going to do in there like that. Okay. These tops is very important. Be tripping out on me. Get in there. There you go. And the pins over there, good. I might go around again. I'm not sure if I am. Not. It depends. Only got one row of pins left. So I'm getting closer to safety. I'm getting close to the safety. I'm getting closer and closer to safety. I'm like a big baby when it comes to pins, needles, and all those kind of things. Okay. Cataclaw. Boom. One stitch. Now we're going to go one more. And then we're going to do it. Oh, I went too many. Just want one. Then we're going to... Okay. Let's go. Wait, let's go back. One. Boom. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2. Then one like this. Wait. No, now it's that. So I need to go back 1. Then go corner 1. And then perfect. Okay. That's on the side over here, y'all. Let's just get it go. Okay, are we at dinner? Nope. I don't know why I keep getting this in mixed up. No, this in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You better stop playing with me. Oh, put this music. Because if I don't, I feel like I'm going to get stuck with some pins. Although I'm in. I'm close to it being okay, y'all. I'm close, okay? Let's see. Oh, these things are weird in my ear. Oh, this is one. My son just listened to one. I can't do that. I want both of them. Oh, I think I turned my, what you call me? Hey, Siri, open settings. My Bluetooth was off. Okay. So now you gotta connect, cause there we go. very simple settings. I ain't got time for all that shit you talking. Not connected, and I have so many. I have Bombs SS, which is my surround system. Then I got this, and this, because I have my Beats. So how do I need you to connect me on, because I got too many types. Let's start all over. That's why I don't like these things. Where are my Beats? No, these things are a little too complicated for me, okay? We just turn these on. We turn the Beats on, baby, and the Beats do what the Beats supposed to do. They turn on. I hope they charge. Yeah, they charge. See, that connected that fast. But now I have too much hair. My hair is a big afro. That's why. Too much afro for these. Okay, I can't use these. I, I didn't straighten my hair. Okay, my afro is too large, y'all. It's way. I know y'all can't see it, right? But it's just too much hair. And I just like that's why I got these. That's when my son bought me this new pair. He was like, maybe when I exited out, is that what not connecting them? Okay, there you go. Why did you stop? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Wipe me down. Wipe me down. Put this on fast now. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. All I need is music, and I can rock it. Wipe me down. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. My hair. Okay, I like that. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. So, I'm going to go and clean up some of these threads, but really, truly, I don't care about them. Doesn't fray at all. This not going to fray because it has the, which kind of money. So, even though it has some strings off it, before. Actually, the what you call friend. What the hell? Wait a minute. How that started again. Um, the what you call yourself is friend. The interfacing. That's crazy. Mm, that's why I don't like these things. Because it's like somebody else is connected to them. They keep going off and on. They keep connecting and then not connecting. See, they disconnected. Why? They're going in and out on their own. Okay. Because having I just noticed that the interfacing itself is the one that's unraveling, and that could be an issue. Now the good thing is that this isn't a wearable garment; it's just a bag, so it shouldn't cause. Is that a pleat? No, okay. Why it look like a pleat? God damn it, that look like a pleat. I don't think it will matter. We'll see. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use peeking shears just in case. I really didn't want to do that because my seam allowance is small already. Okay, but I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like. Peeking shears can help with wovens from unraveling. Now the other side, I'm not really concerned about. That fabric, that textile does not unravel at all. I was thinking about turning it into the straps, but it's too thick, I think. On the course, you cut that off. Ah, come on. That's crazy. They didn't catch that there. Okay, I'm just doing it just to. I just want that a little closer. Okay. See, this textile unravel and all is really a good one. So what do I do now? I go into this hole that I left open, and I start pulling this bag right side out. Okay. I go and I move this. I'm gonna grab them handles or wherever they at. Let's see if I can grab one of them first. Oh, you don't know. Grab them. Yeah. Remember, everything's gonna come to the side. Be patient and grab it out. I wonder if I should tape this down. No, I don't think That's why I left her. Originally, I was leaving 5 inches, but I decided to leave her. I think I left a 4 inch opening, right? Uh-oh. What's that? Look like I gotta... Wait, we're gonna see. Uh-oh, what happened? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Oh, oh, you're on the wrong side. I was about to say something ain't right. Okay, there we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 Let's see. Deep. No, I just have to fix this, and then I'm gonna line it, but I'm gonna iron it first. Let's do that. We're gonna get it to lay right. It's cute. It's gonna be pretty. I just gotta fix it up. Tatum. Be safe, don't save him. Tatum. Damn, I didn't put my label out of. That says homemade. I ain't. Damn, Tatum. I want to be keep them keep them keep them. Go man. Get them glow. Get them glow. Get them glow. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Okay. Yeah, bubble glow. Name tag. In the Sunday service. And you in love with Birkins. There are a couple of things to do. I have to stitch around to close everything up, and I have to make the strap for this bag. So this bag gonna be like that. So I have to make a strap for it. So let's do some measuring. See how long it needs to be. I need two, right? On a G6. Yeah. 13. 13. Wait, let's see. And 2, 3, 4. Mm, 18 times. It ain't gonna eat itself. 18 times 2. 6. This is 37. 37 inches. 37 inches, y'all. See, I could have put purse feet at the bottom. I could have put a tag on it. If I want to. Right. Every 2 things to do in that bag will be done. Okay. Should I make the strap this color? It'll, I think I could. It'll be cute. 36 inches is what I said, right? I think that'll be cute. Where everything don't match, but it does match the inside of this, you know? So we need to be 36 inches. I just need the strap to be 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to do 1/2 inch. Sew it. Turn it. Or should I do 1/2 inch? This is 3/4 of an inch. 3/4. Let's try that. What do you have? Because if I do an inch fold over, you're going to barely there. Really though, you're going to be small. I think I could do an inch. Let's do an inch. And we're going to go 36 inches. Let's fold you. No, perfect. 36. Divide into 2. So it should be, is it 18 or 19? I think it's 18. Yeah. So we need you to be 18 inches. Full double. So I got it folded. You see it folded. And I'm going to measure 18. Which means when I cut it, it'll be 30. 36. It could be a little longer. I'm okay with that too. Okay, so that's good. Now I need you to be 1 inch. Oh, okay, so I'm not sure if y'all can see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna measure one again like this. Okay, I'm gonna use my pen. It don't even matter. It could be a pen, it could be a pencil. Maybe right on here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do 1 inch. You don't really want to do a mark, huh? Let's see. Will I be able to see you? I'm doing 1 inch. It don't even have to be perfect. I'm gonna pin this before I move it, just to make sure it doesn't move. Hey Siri. Now you don't hear me. And I want you to move. Bucket over Tudson. I don't know. Baby, you could run. Baby, who cares? But I know you do. Dear to me, your body lie where it speaks to me. Dear to me, your body lie where it speaks to me. Yeah. Wait, what the hell going on with this? Wow, that's way out there. What the hell? I can make a hurricane on it. Put on it. I'll put a name on it. Make you tattoo my name on it. Oh, make you cry like a. Make a video. Baby, you could write it. Yeah. Baby, I know you care. To me, your body lie where it speaks to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I want to see a trick. Now, I'm hoping it's on green, because if it's not on green, I'm in trouble. Baby, let me see. Yeah, I might be in trouble, huh? Baby, who cares? Nah, let's cut it. We're gonna cut it just in case. Cause this end over here not quite even. Not that I don't need it to be even, to be honest. Uh-oh. Cut nothing underneath by accident, did I? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm, 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 mm. In the middle of the night. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I know what you need. Mm, 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 mm. I know what you need. I don't need to be. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fold it like this, and I sew it. I don't know if I need two of these. I thought I. Mm, mm. Wait a minute. What did I? Didn't I measure this? What it was 18. For some reason, it just don't look right, right? Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah. Okay, it's good. Mm, 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 mm. I think I need two of these. Damn. I'm not sure. Wait. It's in the middle of the night. It comes all the way around. Yeah, I need two of these. Everything you do is amazing. Everything you do is amazing. Mm-mm-mm. I know what you. Mm-mm. Let's see. Let's do 1 inch. Let's see the inch right. No, damn it. I don't want to lose that, so I gotta come to this side, huh? Damn. Okay, I don't want to lose that, so I'm gonna fold you like I did the other side. No, I think you're that long, right? How are you? I need some fabric. Otherwise, I could just rip this up real quick. I think that's about right. No. this out the way for now. I must have dropped you because I don't see you. Crap. I don't want to guesstimate. But I am going to do a little guesstimate like this. I just need to be like an inch. You, everybody, right? Let you booming. Oh, damn. I don't think one side is going to be the right. You got it, girl, you got it. Put a little You got it, girl, you got it. Working. And I wanna play no game. Fuck around, give you my last name. Got it, girl, you got it. It's gonna be small. Oh man. I don't wanna play no game. break. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Gotta give me a second. Oh, what did I do? There you go. Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. I don't wanna play no game. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Mm, mm. Like this. I haven't seen it in a while, but it should be in here. I haven't used it in a minute. There we go. I haven't used this thing in forever. I wasn't born last night. I know these hoes ain't right. That nerve. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. And your nigga can't do nothing for you. Mm, yeah, yeah. Just got rich. Look at broke. But I don't fuck with broke bitches. Mm, 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 mm. I took her to the mall. Mm, 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 mm. She wanna sex all the rappers. Want you, baby, and no, can't do nothing for you. Mm. I hate this latch. This thing. But I need the latch up for me. Once it gets started, we good. Mm, 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 mm. Bam, come on. Grab you and stay. No, bro. Want you, babe, and can't do nothing for you. These hoes ain't loyal. Mm, mm, mm. I hate this thing. Mm, 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 mm. Come on. It's this part that I'm trying to get. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's see if we can get you now. Mm, mm, mm. And it's all for nothing. Want you, baby, and you can't do nothing. Mm, come, just not that easy. Come on. Want you, baby, your nigga can't do nothing for you. These hoes ain't loyal. There's a little clip, a little, but my issue is how you close that. It was underneath, right? I don't. I might have to look up a YouTube video. There you go. And then it lets it loose. It let go. Problem. I know it's rain. I know it's rain. Mm-mm. What you call this thing? I can't. Gadget. Oh yeah, Helper. That's a good one. Just let me ride. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, do that again? Wait a minute. Yes. Also, I have to create a hole. No wonder. Okay. So they want me to open the latch. Then I hook it. But then I have to have a hole for that latch. That would color. Because that don't make sense. Maybe the latch. Push that in. But that latch don't really close up though. Unless there's a way. That latch doesn't really close. So that don't make sense to me. Unless I make a little for the latch. That's crazy. Okay, I know another way. It's just gonna take longer than this way. I just need to show you small enough. I think you should be. Yes. Put a safety pin. Lock you in. Let's do the opposite. Okay. Now close you up. And I'll put you in there. And let's thread you out. And yes, it's gonna take a while, but it's effective. Especially once I get it started. There we go. The picture. Can give me no spare K. Yeah. We keep all on might be ready. I know I got work pretty early. I be home about 3:30. Usually it done by 1. So baby, when I wake you up, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Just let me. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Fucking Robitussin. Mm-hmm. Come on. Yes, get it up right here for what? Big kid, right it up. Yeah. Right here. What's going on right here? Baby, you could, but I know you could. Come on. Something's happening right here. There we go. Come on. There we go. See how long that took? Oh my goodness. I need to learn how to do that. Turn this. I should have been able to pull that right out. I can make a hurricane on it. I'll put a chain on it. Make you tattoo my name on it. Oh, make you cry like a baby, yeah. Video, yeah. Let's go pro and make a video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, you could ride it, ooh, yeah. Come on, start. Baby, who cares? But I know you care. There we go. Don't know what you did to me. Your body lie where it speaks to me. Your body lie where it speaks to me. Mm, play no game. Fuck around, give you my last name. Mm-mm. You got it, girl. You got it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Play no games. Freaky. I can learn a lot. Gotta come teach me. You a little rock, or you a little sweet. Sweet like peach tree. I could tell you crazy. The shit couldn't intrigue me. Mm-mm. 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 Oh, look for. Mm-mm. Yeah. Well, let's see. Keep disconnected. When a river hold you down, baby, you're supposed to drown. Mm-mm-mm. They keep disconnecting. Why? What the hell is going on? When a river, you wanna fuck? Small, small, right there. That's why I'm gonna have some problems there. When the river hold you down, you're supposed to drown. These things, look, these things right here. These things are crazy. I don't know what's going on. The new ones are terrible. My old ones aren't loud because I got them wet. And my beats. Oh, that's a black one. What's wrong with the black? They don't harm me, but I don't care. I'm gonna smash my hair now. Let me take my little blonde off. All this hair. Oh my god. Let you ready to go. Bitch, you're not your fish. Nigga, not your hoe. Think you don't want to. Bitches clearly want my life. That's so every. When you look at you, look at bitch. Okay. Nigga, not a bridge, funky. Nigga, not your hoe. I'm 3-0. I'm in the bathroom. Fuck a bitch in the bathroom. That took forever. On it. Let's turn you out. Okay. Nigga, not his brokey. Nigga, not your hoe. I don't care about that scene. I just need this to be glad. Don't quit. I don't don't sing R&B, but bitch, I'm really her. Don't be your own nigga. Hang up the phone on nigga. You a big mama. Turn it back on service with your bullets on your service. I one on one, don't know what you so nervous. Anyway, body count so low. Get in the boo, bitch. Mm-hmm. I know it, ho. Mm-mm. Know how to be perfect. Just maybe not wrinkled. Must be your own. What's this? Okay, you ain't got no hole in you, are you? Rip me off the plastic. I've been acting brand new. But they really ran through. Make you smoke. Okay. Imagine never smoke. What's happening? I've been acting brand new, but I'm looking on you. I'm looking. That's why I put my little cat in their mouth. Free JT. Put some respect on my team. I keep it realer than real. And fuck how that feel. Here's what it is. Okay, we gotta do it another way. Come on out. That's why I keep my little cat in their mouth. Say, bitch, I don't want a cat. I really did that. I know, give me a fan of that. Ooh, free JT. Real bitches fuck with me. I don't do shit for the free. For my team. Come on now, come on now. You're right here. I keep it realer than real. And I'm worried about what I do, cause I ain't worried about you. It's right there. Oh, it's in the seam allowance. Uh, ow, damn it. It opened up on me. Did it? That shit opened up on me. It stuck me. Okay. Making them eat me. You don't want to. There you go. I don't know what I want to do too, huh? Okay, now we got even. I don't think I could put another one in there. It's a tight fit, but we're gonna try it. try. Money good. Throw it with money good. Money good. Money good. Money good. Money good. Money good. Yeah, open up on me, did you? Damn. Mm. I close like this and this, and that is a full bag. And I have to top stitch it, which give it more structure. Um, so we open it up. And you have this bag in the center where you can put lots of things. And you have two pockets here, and you have two pockets side as well. Two pockets here, two pockets here. Close it up.